Hi, welcome to my Sims 4 30 generation legacy family that I am only sharing because my partner really wants me to make Sims videos. So if you don't watch this or you don't like it, don't tell me. I can't really handle rejection. Absolutely no idea how much of my family I'm going to share with you. I have the entire family tree. It is 30 generations. I am currently on generation 30 or 31 right now. I think I'm on 30. And my Sims are currently at their vacation home. However, I just built a new one. No, I didn't build a new one. I found it off of the gallery. I decorated a brand new one, so I'm going to move them out of this current rental home, move them back into their apartment, and then show you what the new updated, renovated rental home is that they're going to be spending a week there. However, that is only the winter home. I still have to make the summer home and decorate the new house for the new generation. There's so many different things that I have to do, but I'm going to be sharing first and foremost the home that they are currently in, the current vacation rental winter home that my Sims live in, and then I will find a way to move them into the bigger, better one because why not? This house that they're in currently is a winter vacation rental that is supposed to be for the entire legacy of every single one of my Sims in like my legacy family. It's kind of like a current household, but it's spanned literally since 2018. I've been playing this family for 8 years and we're on generation 30. And as long as I've been playing it, I don't really have my Sims go on vacation. I just up to the seasons to 14 days because I had this idea, genius idea, if you will, of having the seasons be 14 days so they can spend a week in the winter house and a week in the summer house and it doesn't really conflict with anything, what have you, whatever. This is the house that I decorated for them. It's specifically for this family, and then I realized, wait a minute, if I have a bigger house and I renovate a bigger house, then I can use it for every single one of my legacy save families and what have you. So it doesn't have to be specifically for a 4-person family with 2 cats. It can be for a family with a dog, or a dog and a cat, or maybe they have multiple children, or they have different ages. And it's for every single member of the family, so it's not specifically just this family. So I get more use out of the vacation home that I decorated, you know? So going inside, I decorated the entire inside. I think I fixed up the outside, decorated the entire inside, and it is supposed to be for this specific family. So it's a winter family rental, so we have all of the snow ski stuff. We have the special lights. I kept this because I don't really know what it does, and I figured it would really work well for something. Edit things for cats, fixed up the living room to be nice and super cozy, fixed up the bathroom to look a lot better than what it did, and add a litter box for the cats. I redid the kitchen. You have popcorn machine, hot pot, and yep, there's a cat on the fridge. Then if we go upstairs, I redid the master bedroom. Master bath I didn't really touch this, I just changed the wall and floors. And this is the girls' room right now. So it is a home for a family of 4, and it's not my favorite house. I think it's cute, I think it's nice, but it's not necessarily what I was looking for in terms of a winter vacation home. So I decided to decorate a new one, because one thing that I really love doing in The Sims 3 is having a winter home that my Sims move to during winter time. They can still go to their jobs, go to school, but it's a different home in the town that they can live in for a time. And then they also have a summer home. So in The Sims 3, my Sims have like 3 different houses. that they use, and sometimes they have a winter and summer home that is combined. But I'm not doing that because The Sims 4 has a whole wintry world. So their new vacation home is going to be up there in that real big mountain over there. Let me explain all of these Sims that I have. So we have, I'm literally forgetting his name. We have Brendan Williams. He is an adult right now. He has 25 days until he ages into an elder, which I did change all of the lifespans as well. I changed the season lengths. Yeah, I changed a lot in this game, and I have a lot of CC and a lot of custom content, a lot of mods. Anyways, so we have Brendan. He is the heir to my legacy, and I will explain everything to do with this generation maybe in a separate thing, so it's not crowding all of what I'm trying to show here. But Brendan was my heir. He wasn't supposed to be the heir, which is why he is in a separate save. He is in a separate save from the rest of his family because his age did not match what I needed to do for him to be the heir and for his daughters to be the heirs of the family, which, yeah, I'll get into later. But if you want to know, just go check on that and I will explain about his entire generation and the family that he came from and my other save file, because I think that would be really interesting, sharing my other save file that I have for this family. But Brendan is my current heir. He is the one with the 30 generation family tree, and he married Kendall Bunma, I believe her last name was. She was a random sim that showed up in our house when he was a teenager, and then they fell in love and got married and moved saves and whatever. I still have to work out a couple of things in my other save. However, he married Kendall, but I renamed her to Kenny because I am not the biggest fan of the name Kendall. So her name is now Kenny, even though her full name, Kendall, shortened to Kenny. So she is Kenny Williams now, and she is the mother, and I love her so much. Her hair is graying. She's also an adult. She has 28 days until she ages into an adult. It was just her birthday. Absolutely love her. Obsessed with her. Next we have Violet. Violet is Brendan's eldest daughter. I love her. She is honestly the reason why we are in this world, why we have a winter vacation home and not a summer vacation home. It's literally all because of Violet. I wanted her to be the sporty one, to be the one to love snowboarding and skiing and all of that really awesome extreme sport kind of stuff. So that is why she has the full outfit. No shoes, but she has the full outfit of snowboarding, and very, very excited. She is the reason. Now we have Elowen. She is the youngest in the family. She doesn't have too many days until she's a teen. She has 5 days until she's a teen, and Violet has 12 days until she's a young adult. So we still have time to play with them. Very excited. She is so cute. She has her dad's hair color. I have absolutely no idea who the heir is going to be. It could be Violet. It could be Elowen. I haven't really decided. If it's Elowen, then I might have her run a store of some kind, because I do really want one of my Sims to run a store. And I think a bake shop or like a pastry shop. And if it's Violet, then she is going to be into extreme sports and she's going to vacation all the time and she's gonna have the coolest house ever. So I don't really know which one is going to be the heir. I usually do it by my favorite kid, but I literally love them both. So I honestly might do it by looks. I love the name Violet, but I also love the name Elowen. I don't really know. I have some plans for who I want the next spouse to be and the kind of vibes that I'm going for. And I think I might do Elowen because I really want a bake store and a pastry shop, and I think that it would be really cute if it was Elowen. Just having her own little store. Brendan actually works as a veterinarian. He has a vet clinic. It is the New Haven Vet Clinic. Even though they live in the city, he regularly gets a 5-star clinic, but sometimes it glitches out and I have to send everyone home and close the clinic because the pets glitch out or like employees glitch out. He runs a clinic. It is one that I did not decorate. I just found it off the gallery and I am absolutely obsessed with that vet clinic. It is so cute. I love the colors. It's everything that I was looking for. I'm absolutely obsessed with it and I will be showing it to you when I go back to their main house. This is the family's apartment. They live in 20 Culpeper apartment. They used to live in the corner one in this corner, but they outgrew it a lot. So they have 2 cats and 2 kids. So let me share with you what their apartment looks like. This apartment, I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I redecorated the entire thing. I re-walled it, refurnished it, literally everything. I'm so extremely in love with this apartment. I saved it. I put it up on the gallery in case anyone wants it, but it does have CC in it. It does not include any of the furniture because I use a lot of custom content, but it does include the walls and the flooring. You walk it and there's this tiny little hallway, this little entryway, which I only added because I thought it would be so cute to think of it as like a really expensive New York apartment kind of thing, and they always have these cool entryways. So there's that. When you first walk in, we have a bathroom, and everything is sort of like the muted lighting and the really nice wallpaper, and yeah. I have a theme. Everything is essentially decorated this way, and I'm so extremely happy with it. So this is the first bathroom. And we have the hallway, which very simple. They literally do not use this piano ever. No one has ever used it. Then we have an office, which this is where Kenny does all of her pottery. I did forget, Kenny does pottery, but it's not like, she doesn't do it as like a job. She has never really sold anything. She kind of just does it as a little hobby, but we have a display of all of the things that she's made, and Violet's paper mache butterfly, and this broken vase that Kenny has to fix, but I kind of like it as just a broken vase, I guess. The next room is Eloin's room. Her bedroom was very blue themed, and her toddler infant room was so cute. It was absolutely adorable. She has her own computer. Everything is blue. It is going to change when she's a teenager, though. I'm going to swap out everything to be more towards her personality, which might be themed around cake. I have absolutely no idea. I find it funny that she is a blue themed child, but she's probably really gonna like pink when she's older. And then Violet was, her entire room was pink, and now she's leaning more towards the blue and the reds. Speaking of, now we have Violet's room. Violet's room is very almost tomboyish. She leaned more towards the blue. It's very interesting. She has a workout machine because she's into sports. She has a bike. She learned how to bike when she was a kid. We have the girls' pictures from when they were born, including a birth certificate. I don't have the other one because Kenny only went to the hospital for one of them. I don't have it. Brendan got a Plum Bell Prize for intellectual achievement and making a difference in the world. Doing something in the veterinarian place, in the vet clinic. He did something special that they really liked. Yeah. And then we have the master bedroom, which I still have the baby crib in here. I need to get rid of it. I just haven't done it. Let me just do that. Okay, it's fine. Yeah. Master bedroom, not really that special. It's a little dark compared to the rest of the house. There's a lot more like black and like darker colors compared to all the browns, but I still think it looks really nice in this room. It kind of makes sense only for this room. Yeah, it doesn't need to be special. Next we have the kitchen, which I am kind of obsessed with the kitchen. I love looking through here and just seeing what the kitchen looks like. I think it's absolutely adorable. There's a bunch of clutter, ignore that, but there's a bunch of clutter everywhere, and they always make food, and it's just so cozy. I'm so obsessed with this apartment, and this entire apartment has the same vibe as their new winter vacation home that they have, which is just amazing. It's literally such a beautiful vacation home. I'm so unbelievably excited to be able to play in that house. I don't think you understand. I decided to go ahead and move the family into their vacation home prematurely. They're going to be here for the next 7 days, and then they are going to extend the vacation and be there for another 7 days. So they're going to be in this house, living in a vacation home for the next 14 days for the entirety of winter, which isn't normally what I would want to do. I would want it to be the weekend of Christmas and New Year so they can spend Christmas in this house. However, because I wanted to share with you what the house looks like and I didn't really want to play beforehand, I'm just going to show you. This is their winter house. I did not build this house, but I did decorate the entire inside of it. I didn't decorate the outside. I did not build this house. I only decorated the inside, and even then I didn't decorate 100% of the inside. A lot of it is still how the build was left on the gallery. I decided to make it a lot darker of a wood. I changed the entire inside to be what I would want for my legacy families because, as I said, this vacation home is a vacation home. It is a winter vacation home, and it is one that hopefully I can put into every single legacy save. So every winter, all of my families can come and spend Christmas and winter in this house. So it's not just this family. Everyone gets to spend time in it. So it gets multiple uses from multiple generations. So it's not just 1 week a year. I'm very excited for this. I love doing this in The Sims 3, and now I get to do it in The Sims 4. And as long as all my CC stays in my game and intact, then we should be able to have this for multiple generations to come. I'm very, very, very excited. So, going inside, this house is multiple different floors. So let's start all the way on the bottom. If you go inside, we have a little sort of mudroom area with a bunch of shoes and stuff, kind of just decorations. Going to the right, we have a garage with a car that nobody can drive. We have some skis and snowboards that need to go in the family's inventory. As I said, this is going to be Violet's thing. She is the reason why we have all of this, and it exists. And we have some clutter over in the corner. Inside here, we actually have an indoor pool. The indoor pool area was already in the build. I just changed up some of the details. I changed the walls and the floor. I didn't touch the pool at all. And I added this little tub area in case the future families have a dog. So this was made with future families in mind and not just my Sims that I have in the house currently. So this is for future dogs and pet care, so they can be bathed in here and not in the rest of the house. Outside, I did not change outside. This is what that looks like. I didn't change this either. I don't think they're going to be spending too much time outside because it's going to be very cold and there's not really a door out here, but we have a water heater. We go back in here, we have laundry and a fuse box, which you can't do anything with. However, it kind of just exists there. Going back through here, we have a bathroom. Once again, every room has this cute little lighting to make it a lot cozier. These are the Arnie cozy lights, which I very, very highly recommend if you want everything to be super, super cozy. Next, we have the kitchen and another half bath, which most bathrooms look like this. The kitchen, I didn't really change anything. I swapped out the appliances, added some details, swapped things on the counters, and I changed all of the wallpaper and flooring in the house. The tree was already here. The dining room was already here. I just redid all of the colors so they're a bit darker. The living room, I swapped the chairs and things, and most of the living room stayed the same. Swapped some lights, added this big picture. I would love one day to swap the windows, however, like to a brown or something. I don't really have any light. I don't really have any better windows to put here, so they will be staying like this. I could think of like floor-to-ceiling windows, which would be kind of cool, which I might actually end up doing after this. I don't know. You'll probably see it at some point if I do decide to swap the windows, but currently this is what they look like. Not the biggest fan of them, but I guess they work. So we have this big landing up here, which again, another piano that they don't use. We have a toy box, sewing and stitching and easel. And then I had this genius idea. I was like, okay, so this room right here is a nursery, and it was supposed to be a closet. And this bathroom was attached to this room. It was an ensuite bathroom. And I thought, well, toddlers and infants don't really need that. So I'm going to make this into a beautiful nursery, attach it to the master bedroom, and then make this bathroom into the hallway. So I did that. The nursery, very cute, very cozy. Another deck upstairs. Then the nursery goes into the master bedroom, which the master bedroom technically is not finished. I probably should have waited, but balcony. We have the master bathroom, which the master bathroom, aside from the wallpaper and the flooring, this is how the bathroom came. So this is how it was decorated before I got my hands on the house. I still need to fix it. For some reason, I got really lazy with this bathroom. Decided to just not deal with it, even though I know that this is not how I want this bathroom decorated. I have no idea. I wanted to download doors where it's double of this one and then put it right here like a closet. We also have picture frames stuff, which is really cute. Yeah, so I did do that. I didn't add the door though, because I completely forgot. Yeah, we have master bedroom with through to the nursery. Then stairs to go upstairs to the 3rd floor. We also have the office, which I didn't really change the office. I changed some colors around. I swapped out the computer, changed the lights, added a different bookshelf over here. Mostly the office stayed the same. So if you had this house, then it's mostly going to look like this, or it's very easy to get it to look like this. I did not touch the outside. I figured I don't really need to touch the outside, I guess, because this is fine. They're probably not coming out here, and if they are, then I can just change it later and I can make it more for what they would look like. Yeah, I don't really know. The last room that we have on this floor is the boys' room. They do not have any sons. This family has no sons. We also have an attached bathroom. But this family has no sons. I just thought might as well separate the rooms between the boys and the girls. I'll show you the girls' room in a minute, but the boys... The toddler room is going to go in here, but it has an attached bathroom and a whole front deck, which I didn't really want the toddlers going and having access to. So the boys got this room. It's only 2 beds. If I need more beds for boys, and I will add bunk beds. I could totally do that, but for right now, there's just 2 beds in here. Very happy to have, very excited to have boys and put them in this room. Next, we have the attic, which, weird that the girls are in this attic. However, it's very cute, very cozy, and it's my favorite room in the house. So we have a little sitting area up here, more easel and art stuff, record player, and a bathroom, closet upstairs, and then we have the girls' room. I am genuinely so obsessed with this room. I love the lighting. The wallpaper reminds me of a Cinderella story. It's so beautiful and so cozy, so Violet and Elowen will be sleeping up here. Elowen will be taking this bed, Violet will be taking this one unless they decide to swap. Either way, I'm absolutely obsessed with this room. It's so cozy. The lighting is absolutely to die for, and they just have their own upstairs, which is so beautiful. This house is so beautiful and gorgeous and wonderful, and I love the open concept here, and I love the lighting, and I love the way I decorated it. I am absolutely obsessed with this house, and it's not even the summer house. The summer house is going to be completely different. It's going to have so many windows, and it's going to be absolutely insane. However, it does not exist, so once the summer home does exist, I will have to share with you what it looks like, and I will also need to share what the next generation house will look like, because I do know what building I want to put it in. It's not a residential lot. I'm going to be swapping over a bar in a random world to be next gen's house, and I'm very excited. So I have to make a store apparently, so there's a lot of things that I need to do for next generation and the rest of this generation and all of the future generations to come, and I really hope you enjoyed watching, listening to me rant. And again, if you didn't, don't tell me. I can't take rejection very well.